Hi there and welcome back to our World Tour Wednesdays, where this week we are in Russia, the biggest country in the world. How many times do I have to keep on reminding you guys? This is the country that, and this still amazes me, has a border with North Korea and Finland. That fact will never get boring to me, ever. That's how I'm going to introduce all of these videos today. Anyways, what we're going to be checking out now, we've been checking out, I've already checked out a few songs already, so if you want to check out all of our World Tour Wednesday from Russia videos, there should be a little playlist link in the description below. But heard a couple of songs so far. One was a comedy song by a group called Leningrad, which was fairly minimalist, but it was more of a comedy accompaniment to like a video skit, so there wasn't a huge amount of room for the music there, but it was good at what it did. Then we had two sort of more electronic styles, and obviously modern Russian music is very well known for, maybe in a stereotypical way, that sort of electric EDM club style music. We know that that's one of the things that Russia is very good at producing, but there was some real minimalist electro music towards the beginning of the suggestions as well. Anyway, we're jumping into one which is quite an interesting subject matter here. This is a song called Russian Style, which was re-recorded and renamed. Now, luckily, all the videos that we're checking out today have been recommended by our commenters, and we've got lots of people who are from, just around Russia, who've been familiar with Russia. We had some, we've got some Russian followers on this channel, which has led us to some really interesting things. Now, the thing about this song, Russian Style, is, and by the way, I don't actually know anything about this in advance except for what I've been told in the comments, but I was told that this song was done by, sort of a good popular pop artist and became a very popular song. But then she is, I don't know if she's from the Ukraine, I can't remember if she's from Ukraine or lived in the Ukraine, and since all of the tensions and everything that happened around the Ukraine in the last few years, she re-recorded it, just changing the word Russian to her surname. So instead of it being Russian style, it was basically her style. So this has been quite a contentious song for a lot of people, apparently. It's wounded some people's pride, I've heard, and I would be really interested to know in the comments both what you think of this musically, and also if you know a lot about the song, get in there and tell us what you think about this from a sort of political standpoint, whether you're supporting her, whether you're against what she's done here, how many people agree. Apparently all she did was literally just change that one word in the song. But I was given a link to both videos. I decided in the end to go for Russian Style, the original one, just because it's the one that people are more familiar with. By telling you the story, you guys know it already. Anyway, enough talk. We're almost 3 minutes into this video and I haven't even played the song yet. So let's have a little listen to this. This is Russian Style. Is it going to be Russian Style, or is that just the name? Well, I can't read it, so it's Russian enough.
Ola, please help me save my life. No kokoshnik, no life.
No kokosh? I don't know what that means. This sounds like the beginning of Gangnam Style. Oh, Gangnam Style.
Все подружки по парам сидят на Канарах, и все им на шару. Машины их на парковке и на остановке.
I'm getting much more of a sense of Lady Gaga than I expected.
Мне бы жить в шоколаде, да с богатеньким дядей, как Вера и Надя. Но меня мама учила быть всегда молодчиной, и шо мне с того?
I like the fact this is far less minimalist than the other ones we've heard, and I like the little addition of little Russian sounds like the accordion and everything in there. Let's see how this develops.
Russian style. Boom, boom, yeah, boom, boom, я не такая. Boom, boom, yeah, boom, boom, я жду трамвая. Boom, boom, yeah, boom, boom, я не такая. Boom, boom, yeah, boom, boom, я жду трамвая. Но как же несправедливо я.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to think this is actually a Gangnam Style parody.
Ой, девки, не сомневайтесь, берут, соглашайтесь, иначе трамвай. Ах, мама, мамуля, зачем же им всем говорю я? Russian style.
I mean, considering that now I am going to just assume this is a parody, they've done a really good job of actually doing this in a Russian sort of style. It has still got that pop funk. Oh, they're implementing the sounds really nicely now.
Russian style.
What is it about this channel and we getting recommended videos with shirtless guys?
Russian style. Boom boom yeah, boom boom, я не такая. Boom boom yeah, boom boom, я жду трамвая. Boom boom yeah, boom boom, я не такая. Boom boom yeah, boom boom, я жду трамвая. Boom boom.
Oh, that's what she needed to have to get in. Welcome to Siberia. Okay, that's an interesting one. I don't really know how to approach this. Now, as I say, when we go into doing these videos, to get like a most honest reaction, I try to not educate myself on anything about the song at first, so I get a real surprise jumping in. With this one, like I say, because there was a sort of a political background to it, and because we're doing our World Tour Wednesday from Russia, I decided to pick up on that, but I skim read over some other points, so I didn't get too much information on what the music was like. And apologies if someone has told me that this is a Gangnam Style parody. It's not quite close enough to be an exact parody, but it does feel like everything from the intro to the dance to the actual hook line, this has got to basically be a Gangnam Style parody as far as I can see. Now, that also makes it all the more strong where I can see people being a little bit upset about her renaming it from Russian style to just using her own name. I can't remember what her name is when said in English because it's written in Russian here. Anyway, so musically it's very hard to tell what angle to take on this, because like I say, it feels like a Gangnam Style parody. It has a bit of a Lady Gaga parody in the sort of the visuals and also the way the vocals are delivered. It feels like it's, you know, taking from that approach as well. There are a lot of things about this that feel like it is deriving inspirations very heavily from other sources, you know, sort of very heavy-handed to the point where it's almost got to be intentional. Like I say, given that I've got no information going into this, well, I've not availed myself of any of that information. I'd be really interested to know what you guys say in the comments. As always, these videos are about comments and us having discussions and learning from each other and, you know, sort of seeing different opinions. So please, feel free to tell me more about this. But just from my own assessment of this at the moment, it kind of works. It's catchy. It's not the greatest thing in the world, if I'm honest with you. For something which is so pop focused and has so many inspirations, it could have been a lot more catchy in my opinion. And I get the feeling that it was probably playing a little bit for comedy as well, so it's a shame that I can't understand the lyrics. The lyrics might well be quite funny actually. It was, yeah, so it was good. It was not like standout, spectacularly amazing, but it was good. The thing that I really enjoyed about it though, like I say, was the implementation of the accordion sound, which is actually, if you think about it, that's the sound that we usually associate with Russian folk music very heavily. It's the stereotypical sound, in the same way that, you know, you think of Scotland, you think of the bagpipes, you think of Japan, you think of like a shamisen or a koto or a shakuhachi. Actually, they got a lot of instruments to go through. If you think of Australia, you think of a didgeridoo. You know, it's kind of like, that is, I guess, the Russian go-to stereotype sound for their traditional folk music. And, you know, as a result, therefore, you've got a little tool, a little element in the sound that gives it that extra Russian feel. And also the vocals in places, like I say, it had a Lady Gaga feel, but I think Lady Gaga's actual sound kind of sounds quite influenced by Russian folk music as well. I don't know much about her, so I don't know if that's true, but it does sound like she was influenced by that sort of Russian folk music sound. So maybe it's just a coincidence that I've drawn that comparison first of all. But yeah, I was going to say, as well as the Lady Gaga sounding thing, which I guess was probably influenced by, you know, me. I was influenced by seeing the video, which is very Lady Gaga. This song is also channeling a lot of sort of that stereotypical Russian style of vocal delivery. So there's a lot of things that make it very Russian, which I guess you'd expect from a title, which is good. That gives it character. That gives it a lot of character. As an actual song, I can't comment on the lyrics, but musically it just doesn't feel like it stands out. That's the only problem. It doesn't feel like this is going to be memorable. I think it's going to not be catchy enough to even be in my head by the end of the time we've listened to all the Russian songs. I'm sure something else will replace that in the next couple of videos for catchiness. It was mediocrely catchy. It did seem to have a good sense of fun. So yeah, I kind of come out of this one feeling quite neutral towards it. Political standpoint, obviously, is a very difficult one. I know that this song has garnered a lot of attention from the information I did avail myself of, the political information. It's garnered a lot of attention for the fact that she renamed it. Obviously, I don't want to jump in too much from the political side, but obviously, if she is living in that part of Ukraine that was annexed, I can't really blame her. If someone annexed my country illegally, like I say, I know there's been lots of comments that the people in that area of Ukraine were mostly Russian anyway, and they wanted to be part of Russia. I don't know, but if I was someone who lived there and I didn't want to be part of Russia, and suddenly my part of my country was annexed by another country illegally, I would feel the need to take back any compliments I had perhaps given to that country. So I can see it from both standpoints there. I'm not going to get too involved because, like I said, I don't know the details, but I just kind of feel that it's one of those ones where it perhaps was not as so easy to see what the intention of this one was, other than just being a homage to Russia, and in that case it worked really well. So her doing a re-envisioning where she replaces Russia with her own name and basically it's a homage to herself, that therefore would kind of float with nowhere to go. I don't see what the eventual message would be from that anyway, other than just saying this is different from the version I did before. Anyway, well, thank you so much for checking this out, and obviously we've got our other Russian videos today, so get into that playlist in the description box. The link to this video will be in the title card at the end of this video. That video will be this video, you know what I'm saying. And as always, get in the comments. The great thing about this is that it's nice to hear either your more informed opinions or just your also equally uninformed opinions. Let's all get in there and share what we think, because it's music after all. No one's right, no one's wrong. It's all opinions. I'm hiccuping because I'm talking too much, so I'm going to stop talking and leave you guys to decide what you want to check out next. But hopefully, if you're checking out us, I'll see you soon. So here in Japan, for now, ciao ciao.